Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films here. So basically what this video is a I can't get anything else out today kind of video. I've got a lot of work ahead of me for classes, but I thought I would at least take a couple minutes, just talk in front of the camera, and yeah, basically just the vlog. It's a cold, snowy April day, which is really strange, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to sit and talk. So, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing alright. Like I said, I got a lot of work to do. I have an essay that's due tonight that I'm going to work on immediately after this, which is probably why this video is going to be short. Got a whole research project that I got to work on and stuff. Yeah, April's pretty crazy with the school year. Pretty much all the semester projects start piling up, and it's pretty crazy. Which is kind of why, if you watched Daggerfall, if you watched the latest episode of Daggerfall, which not many people did, not many people watched Daggerfall, which is alright. It's not really the series people come here for, which is alright. I still do it because I have fun doing it. But most people here are for Doctor Who, which is totally fine. But in the last episode of Daggerfall, I basically said that I'm not going to be doing any more episodes until May, because May is when I'll be out of school, and I will have time to make Daggerfall videos. I don't think that me being really busy with schoolwork is actually going to last that long. I can pull up. I have a calendar of everything that I do for school. I mean, there's still some stuff I'll have to do, but I don't think it's going to get this crazy where it's like I have to basically churn a whole weekend of just doing projects, so yeah, hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, basically today I was actually going to have a Dragon Ball GT review up because I just finished that, but I just don't have the time to do that, and I pretty much just have the time to just talk. That's it. There's not going to be much editing involved in this. So that's the problem even with a Dragon Ball review. You know, I have the thing like in the corner showing you like clips and stuff from the anime. I don't have time to edit all that. Literally the only thing I have time for is to just sit in front of a camera. So yeah. But I don't think that's gonna last very long. And coming up, we've got more comic book show reviews. If you remember, I did an episode of Arrow just the other week. And yeah. So I'm gonna be doing more of those because we've got some season finales coming up. In fact, next Sunday should be the Legends of Tomorrow season finale, season 3 finale. After that, I already know that I'm going to want to review the first episode of Supergirl when it comes back. So that's not a season finale, it's just an episode. So yeah. Then we have the Black Lightning season finale. We have the Gotham, Arrow, Shield, Flash season finales. Those are all going to be right in a row. Avengers Infinity War, I will do my best to get a review out of Infinity War. I guess I could take the time because it's just a vlog. We're just talking about random stuff in this video. I could say I normally do reviews of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. The first one I think I did on the channel was Doctor Strange. And I've done pretty much all of them, except I did not do Black Panther. Now, first off, I was kind of late seeing Black Panther. In fact, I think originally, the day that I was supposed to go see Black Panther originally was kind of one of these days where I had to, one Saturday just write an entire paper in, a few hours. Which is basically what I have to do again today. Luckily, don't think I'm like wasting my time talking to you guys. It's 10 a.m. I have like 12 hours to finish the paper, and pretty much, again, right after this video, I'm going to work on that, and we're going to try to knock that out pretty fast. It's only like a 3-page paper, so it's not horrible. It's not like 8 pages or anything, which I do have an 8-page paper coming up, but I'm going to work on that a bit ahead of time, so yeah. Yeah, so I didn't do a review of Black Panther, because first off, I was late seeing it. Like 3 weeks after the opening weekend is when I saw Black Panther. And I don't know, I've kind of been in this weird funk recently where, I don't know, it's like I don't remember how to review movies anymore and stuff. It's so strange, like, you know, I don't know, there's something about it. Like, when I try to think back to when I used to review movies, like, that were in theaters, I used to have a list of everything I would talk about, and all the different subjects I would, and these weren't, like, I wasn't taking notes during the movie and talking about certain scenes or anything. I would talk about the plot, and then the characters, and then the cinematography and stuff like that. But anytime I think back to how I used to review those movies, I don't want to anymore, which is really weird. So I haven't, I don't know, when was the last time I reviewed a movie? Let's find out. But yeah, so I was kind of thinking like, oh, I don't know, can I do something different for Black Panther? I don't even know. So, and that's kind of why in like my Dragon Ball reviews, my recent Dragon Ball reviews, I will write out a list of topics from the show, like plot details and stuff that I want to talk about. So, yeah, I don't think I've... What was the last one that I did? Okay, the last movie I reviewed that was... the last theatrical movie I reviewed was Justice League. I have not done, and I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I haven't... No. I haven't reviewed a single movie, any theatrical movie since Justice League. And so I also didn't review The Last Jedi, so I don't think I'm hating on Black Panther. I actually really like Black Panther, and I like The Last Jedi, but the problem is, the other problem with those two movies was sort of that, my phone is glowing, I don't know why, I probably got another text. Yeah, I did. I'll look at that later. Sorry about that, sorry the camera probably shook there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so the thing with The Last Jedi and Black Panther, I like those movies, I thought they were really good. The problem was I didn't think there was enough to talk about. Yeah, there wasn't enough to talk about, and there wasn't enough that I could bring to the table. Because, you know, a bunch of people have reviewed Black Panther, and a bunch of people reviewed The Last Jedi. I didn't think there was anything I could really talk about that would be new. Or there was nothing I could talk about that I really was dying to talk about that, you know, even if other people had talked about it, there was nothing that I really wanted to talk about. So that was kind of the problem. And with Justice League, I wanted to talk about that because, you know, there were inherent flaws in the movie, but there was a lot of good stuff too, and I was kind of comparing it to previous DC movies. And Thor Ragnarok, I don't even remember how I reviewed Thor Ragnarok, but I did that a little earlier too. And I'm looking at it now. It's only a 13-minute video, which actually the Justice League video is a 28-minute video, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know, I just have not been in the mood to review movies lately, which is weird because that used to be pretty much all I did. Well, at least at the beginning of the channel. Well, not the very beginning, but like when I started doing the one video every Sunday, that's what I would do. I was, you know, doing reviews of movies and stuff. That has sort of toned down. You know, I did start Doctor Who, which was nice. I started Daggerfall, which was also fun. But I'm also doing, you know, TV show reviews more and more. Like I'm looking at it just after the Justice League review. I did the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season premiere. I did the mid-season finales of Supergirl, Flash, Legends, Gotham. I did a review of The Orville. Yeah. And I've done a lot with Dragon Ball in the past. In the past maybe 4 months, I've done, what is it, 1, 2, I've done 3 because I've covered all of Dragon Ball Z pretty much in 4 months, and I started doing the Pokemon binge reviews, so those were really fun. And yeah, so yeah, it's I don't know. It's been kind of weird, but also kind of not weird this year, because now, I used to put all my attention on the Sunday videos, like, okay, what am I going to get out Sunday? And then if I did something the rest of the week, well, that's great, but that's not a priority. The priority was the video on Sunday. Now, I put my attention into Doctor Who on Wednesdays, and I try to put my attention into Daggerfall on Fridays, but even that has not worked out all the time, basically. It hasn't worked out all the time. Like I'm now I have to take a break from Daggerfall for a little bit. But this isn't like, but I'm not saying like, oh, Doctor Who has ruined the Sunday videos or anything. No, I'm not saying that. I just need to reevaluate what I'm doing, and I need to start putting a bit more effort into Sunday videos as well as Doctor Who. I'm not going to put in any less effort on Doctor Who videos, and I'm really enjoying the Doctor Who videos. Like, this has been really fun, actually doing a reaction series and keeping it up for, what are we on, 9 weeks now? I've done this 9 weeks, gone through the first 9 episodes. I never thought I could do a reaction series, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And I love that I've been able to do that. I love talking to you guys. I love how much you guys love Doctor Who, and it's fun talking to you guys about this. So yeah, so I'm not coming on here saying, oh, Doctor Who has, ruined other videos for me. It's like, no, I need to also really stop and think about what I'm doing on Sundays, and I need to have these planned out better in advance. Like, okay, this GT review that I was supposed to do today, I should have, I had that planned, and pretty much Wednesday night I finished watching GT. Well, the next day on Thursday I should have filmed the review ahead of time. I should have done that. I shouldn't have waited. Basically, then I pushed it back to Friday. It's like, okay, well, I'll film it Friday, and then I'll edit it Saturday and upload it Sunday. Well, and then I didn't do it then. I guess it's sort of the laziness on my part. But I was like, okay, well, maybe I could do it Saturday, and then I woke up today and realized I don't have time to do it today. I have, work to do. The most I can do, again, is a vlog like this. So, yeah, so I just need to reevaluate what I do on Sundays, and just really stop, think, and I gotta record those ahead of time. Like, maybe I need to start recording, those videos Wednesdays and Thursdays, and I need to record Daggerfall ahead of time so that can stay a weekly thing. I hate that I have to take off April from Daggerfall, but that's kind of how it happens. I don't have the time. So, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much all I can talk about in this vlog. I gotta get to work, gotta get started on that essay and the other project that I have to do by Tuesday. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Hopefully we'll make it through April, crazy April, but once we get to May, that's gonna be really nice. So yeah, we just gotta stick through it, and hopefully you guys will stick through it with me. I know at the very least, like, pretty much no matter what happens, Doctor Who reactions will still go up on time. There's no doubt in my mind about that. So don't worry if you watch this and you're like, oh, Doctor Who might be affected. No, it won't. Daggerfall is obviously being affected, and Sunday videos are kind of affected, but I think next week, the thing is, I just got to get through these 2 projects this weekend, basically, and then things sort of die down. Like, I have other projects, but they're not as urgent. Like, these 2 are urgent, which I should have been working on them earlier, which, again, that's a problem with me. So yeah, But I don't think Doctor Who is going to be affected by this at all. They're still going to go out every Wednesday at noon Central Standard Time. So yeah, that is basically it. And you know what? Just so I don't have to put too much editing into this, end cards are going to pop up right about now. I'd completely forgotten how to do this. End cards are going to pop up right about now. You can click on those. You can follow 7th Hour Films on Twitter at 7th Hour Films, and that is basically it. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.